Emilio, Michael, thank you so much for joining me today.
Of
Congratulations
course,
on the
bro.
continuation
Thank,
of the
thank.
fourth
No,
season.
so I was looking forward to it, bro. Thank you for having me, man.
Yeah, it was really nice to get to
Absolutely.
meet you guys a couple weeks ago at the
I
premiere.
don't know why you brought Irby along, but here we are, you know.
Hey, what are you talking about, man?
Bro. You seen the way Irby's been acting up, bro. I'm sorry. Okay. Here we are. We're together. Okay, we're good.
Well, I mean,
Hey, that's Bishop. That's Bishop. That's not Irby. Okay?
Oh yeah, okay,
Irby's
yeah, Bishop. Yeah, okay, got it.
well, let's get into that a little bit. I mean, things have gotten so bad that Marcus Alvarez has felt like he needed to come back and really right the ship and really get all his brothers back together, because at the end of the day, it was supposed to be a club for everyone, and now there's a civil war going on. Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, I gotta patch up that hole. You see that sink, that ship sinking, brother. You know what I mean? And I'm trying to patch it up, but Irby's right there just clawing away, trying to make other holes and stuff. I don't know, man,
Well, the way I see it is you take a man's honor and you take everything that he thought he was living for. And I don't really see how anyone could expect anything different from Bishop other than to fight for the crown. And sometimes it's not pretty. Sometimes it's not going to be pretty. And again, this whole relationship here with El Padrino, we talk about it a lot, that we hope that our relationship can survive this club because I'm trying to burn it down.
Yeah. It's kind of crazy. Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, I just, every time I try to work things out right, I mean, I've been through this shit already before. We've been through wars. You dig?
Yeah.
Now he wants to start a war between us. And it's not good. It's not. It can never be good when you're fighting amongst yourselves,
No, absolutely not. When you guys all kind of threats, that surround you. There's power in unity.
We got enemies already, brother. You know what I'm talking about? We can't be fighting amongst ourselves. And that table, I can't. Well, that's okay. It's good. Yeah. I don't want to give nothing away. Yeah, I caught myself.
Hey.
It's exciting. Michael, when we talked a couple of weeks ago, you told me about how you weren't even sure if you guys were going to survive that first episode, but in reading the script and learning about some of the things your character specifically was going to have to go through, how was that your reaction as an actor, to know that you're going to have to be somebody, like you said, who's going to have to be fighting for his throne, he's really going to be put in a place where he hasn't been there for a while.
Right. When Elgin brought it up, I was, I'm an athlete. You set up a challenge and you set up something in front of me, and, I want it. Elgin and I kept always talking about, I think sometimes in television, we want to be a likable character. In our life, we want to be a likable character. When Elgin told me that this journey was going to send me down a path and a downward spiral, it was okay. And I accepted that challenge to maybe lose a few friends and followers on because people aren't really digging the way that Bishop is reacting. But it's not up for me, the actor, to ever judge the character. And I can only honor the words that are on the page. And right now I'm not a happy camper, and I'm kind of lashing out at everyone who I believe is part of that problem. And I kind of think I'm right. Padrino's part of the problem. Easy's part of the problem. Taz's part of the problem. Coco's part of the problem. All of these things have got me derailed off of what we are here to do, and that's just make money. And I think that's where we see Bishop kind of trying to figure all this out. And it's all happening so fast, to get everything taken away from you.
Yeah, but
fast.
But if you go down the line, like you just said right now, I mean, you say yourself, if all these people are the problem, maybe you're the problem, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Because how could everybody be wrong? How could everybody be wrong? You know what I mean? You called it on yourself on that one, bro. But I just gotta say that Michael Irby is playing the shit out of Bishop, man. I'm so proud of his work right now. I hate him, it's when we're working, I hate him. Then when I see that when they edited the version every Tuesday night, I hate him even more. You know what I'm talking about? What an asshole. But then we say cut, we go hug, and then I want to beat him in golf. I'm always want to beat him in something. I mean, that's one thing he is. He is a great athlete, and that's him. Very competitive.
I was talking. I don't remember who I was talking about. It's like, yeah, these guys are big bad on TV, but most of them are vegans, and they're so don't believe everything you hear. So that was kind of funny to hear. But also, one of the things that I think is really brilliant about Mayans is that we see El Padrino, we see Bishop, and all these other characters that play roles that are very typical, but then you guys, Elgin takes off that skin and really get to the core of each person. I think this season more than any, you're gonna start to see that almost individually. Like it's not everyone's together, but everyone is kind of almost on their own. But you get to really learn about the people behind, the costumes, behind the badges that they wear, and specifically like for Marcus, we get to see his home life. How nice is that for you?
I like that a lot, that he's giving us all a home life, because we're not just these tough guys working together all the time, 24 hours a day. We do go home, we got children, we got dogs, I think it makes it's more complex, the character's more complex. So people say, when I go through something, they're going to think about also the family, not just me. You dig what I'm saying? Which makes it more beautiful. We're humanized, you know what I mean? So it's beautiful, man, all the way around.
Yeah. Go ahead. Oh, yeah. Especially, I mean, this last week, I think there was this one clip. Not a spoiler, just a moment. I can talk a little bit about it. You get shushed by your wife, and it was like, oh, and this is right after having to set your foot down at a table meeting, and it was such a fun moment. And like you had said, you're not always the boss everywhere, and it's really fun to see.
Just like in real life, bro. You know what I'm talking about?
Just like in real life.
Yes, sir. That's the way it is, brother. There's always somebody above you. And yeah, when I come home, my wife and my dog Lola are above me. Talking about, so whatever they say goes. So here we go. I can take it out on Irby though. I mean, on Bishop when I get to work.
One thing I've enjoyed asking you guys is how much do you guys have fun with the fan interaction, specifically on Tuesday nights on social media, to see how invested so many people are in your characters and in their journey?
For me personally, I had to get off of social. I had to get off of social media for a couple of days because I saw all the love for Padrino coming back for this one king thing, and then I saw so much negative vibration coming at Bishop, and I just kind of had to check out a little bit, but it's all fun and games, man. The fan interaction is great. The way I take it is, if you I made a little hashtag, if you stand with Bishop, thank you. Because Bishop, he even said it last week with Tasa, he doesn't want your pity. He doesn't need it. He, as we hear Marcus, we see Marcus able to go home to his family life. Bishop has no one to go home to. There's no one telling Bishop that he's screwing up, really. There's no one saying, hey, buddy, check, right? Like no one's called and checked on Bishop. Right? No one's called and checked on Bishop. I mean, I got some mental health awareness issues. I'm turning into a raging alcoholic. I'm lashing out at everyone, but nobody really is checking on Bishop. And maybe I deserve that. Maybe I earned that. But yeah, the fan interactions are fun. I've been getting a lot of hugs.
But it's good that the fans are invested like that, man, and they really feel for us characters, So that means we're doing our job as well. So it's a beautiful thing. That's why we interact with them, because they're giving us the love. We get the love right back, man. That's what it is.
Gentlemen, thank you so much for your time. It's a pleasure to get to talk to you guys and be a fan of the show at the same time. So I hope to talk to you guys again a little bit more later when we learn a little bit more what's going on.
I appreciate you.
Thank you.
All right, take care, guys.